John and Drew coming at you today from GamingOPS, and today we're going to be mostly talking about current events. So why don't you go ahead and start us off, Drew?
Yeah, so the first thing that we recently heard and was brought to our attention, uh, Battlefront season pass. I know you wanted to touch base on that,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll could probably get into that just a little bit, tad bit later. But also wanted to talk about Pokemon's 20th anniversary.
Yeah, buddy.
If some of you guys don't know, it's the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. Been around since early '90s, around '96 they came to be. Come over here to the West with the releases of Red and Blue. With eventually we got Yellow. Uh, yeah, they're actually doing a distribution for every month of the year. The first one for February is Mew. It's going to be the second time only that you can get a distributed Mew
Yeah.
in the history of Pokemon. So, everyone out there who's a big Pokemon fan, it works for X and Y or Mega Ruby or Sapphire. Just go to your local GameStop anytime in February. They'll either give you a little code with a picture of Mew on it, or if they have the Wi-Fi up and running, which isn't really all that sometimes reliable for GameStop, you know, you'll go ahead and hook up to their Wi-Fi, and through via distribution, you'll get a Mew. So definitely, everybody, to make sure you check that out. But a couple other things for the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, they did announce that they are going to release Red, Blue, and Yellow for downloadable on the Nintendo eShop, and they're going to release a special edition Red and Blue new 3DS.
Yeah.
It's not an XL, so anybody who doesn't really like the small size of the regular 3DS, I wouldn't recommend to get it. I'm not going to purchase it because of that. I have bigger hands than most people, so a new DS is like it's not comfortable to me at all. I have to have an XL.
Yeah. The normal one, though, it does have the changeable faceplates, and I wish that they had done that with the XL.
Yeah.
This is only going to be the second time that the regular new 3DS has ever been released in America. The first being the Animal Crossing one. So if you do get it and you want additional changeable plates, you're probably going to have to get most of them imported from Japan.
Yeah.
But if you're into having one of something there aren't very many of, this is for you.
Yeah, most definitely. So make sure you keep an eye on that. That should be coming out, I think, in the next month. I believe it's going to be
Something like that.
hitting the Nintendo eShop and stores all around. You might want to go ahead and try to pre-order your 3DS, because as we saw when they did the new 3DS Special Edition for Majora's Mask, flew off the shelves, and you were forced to buy it on eBay for immense amounts of money that I'm not spending on a handheld.
Yeah, well, even with that one, some of the pre-orders got canceled.
Yes.
Because Nintendo came in and we're like, yeah, we're not going to allow this many pre-orders.
Yeah,
So-
we're not making that many for you guys. So have fun over in the West trying to get exclusive shit.
The first topic I want to talk on is the Battlefront Season Pass. EA has officially announced that it is not going to have any Force Awakens or Clone Wars material. So the remainder of Battlefront is going to be strictly Rebels versus Clones.
Nah.
So
Yeah.
whoop-de-doo.
So, I mean, with EA, I'm sure a lot of people will probably feel with us on it. Leave your comments down below. How do you feel for the last few games that we've got from EA? They're skeletons.
Oh yeah.
And me personally, I'm tired of it. Like, I shouldn't be forced to buy a $60 game that most of this stuff that I'm buying later on should have been released with the original copy. It's not fair that I spent $60 on like 4 maps.
Oh, yeah.
I got a free map of Battle of Jakku, but it was one extra game mode, and it's like it got stale really fast. I'm tired of it. EA, wake the fuck up.
Yeah, one thing I'm going to be doing in a future video is I'm just going to be doing comparison video of, what series used to be compared to what they are now and how things have just declined. But that, like I said, that's a video all its own. But EA is they are doing polls as to like what you would like to see, and stuff like that. So hopefully eventually they'll listen. We might get DLC outside of the season pass. I wouldn't be surprised with how money hungry they are. But so I mean, it's not completely out of the question that we'll never see Force Awakens or Clone Wars DLC in Battlefront, but it's unlikely. If we are to see it, it probably won't be until they decide to do another Battlefront game. So all in all, I'm pretty disappointed with Battlefront then. I mean, the gameplay was fun for about 15 minutes.
yeah, it was fun for a little while there. I mean, it's fun if you want to jump in. You got a couple friends over, if you're of age, of course. having a couple beers, hanging out. You play co-op together.
Yeah.
That was fun
Yeah.
for a while it lasted, which was not long at all.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the game itself is a lot of fun, but it's got like 5 maps.
Yeah, it's
that's not an accurate description. I'm mad about Battlefront.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
So, like I said, I'll be doing a whole comparison video on that at a later date. But yeah, so don't be excited for Force Awakens. Don't be expecting to play as Kylo Ren or anything like that because it's not going to happen. Last thing I wanted to touch on was Episode 8 got pushed back. For reasons that are not completely unknown, they are deciding to rewrite parts of the script. From what I understand, it's partially due to some of fan reactions to Episode 7. So they're doing a partial script rewrite of Episode 8. After Episode 8 comes out, I would love to find out what the original script was. I would love to see what they changed.
I'm sure that will be leaked and we'll see it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
For some reason, I really want to say it's got a lot to do with Rey's origins. I really want to say that this rewrite has to do with Rey's origins because that seems to be the big thing going on right now.
Yeah, that seems the number one thing that people want to know. Where did she come from? Who are her exact parents? There's rumors that, everyone thinks that Luke Skywalker may be the father of her.
I think that's the most likely because they never said Mara Jade did not exist.
Yeah.
They never said that she didn't exist. So it's very possible that she is Luke and Mara Jade's daughter, and they abandoned her on Jakku to hide her from Kylo Ren, the same way he was hidden on Tatooine from Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, they can't do that. Who wants to see another Skywalker as the hero? And that's literally just going to be a repeat of the trilogy. They should be, it should be Han Solo's daughter. That's what a lot of people are saying. But I'm like, that's going to be a repeat of the trilogy too, because it's going to be family members fighting each other. It's going to be Rey versus Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people, and I know the extended universe didn't get cut out. I mean, I know the extended universe did get cut out, but the Skywalkers were always they were the ones that were meant to keep the Force in balance. Anakin Skywalker was born of the Force. He has no father. He was born of the Force. And then for those of you that read the Star Wars Legacy comics, it takes place 150 years after the movies. Cade Skywalker, his descendant, is still the hero. The Skywalker legacy is supposed to keep the Force in balance. That's why the Skywalker saber called out to Rey. I really feel that she's I really feel like she's, his daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all speculation, and I'm not gonna get too much more into that. I got more into that than I wanted to. But Episode 8 pushed back to December 15th, almost 6 months back from its original release date. So
yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. In time due.
But I think that's all the time we have for today. If you have anything you want to say on our topics today, just comment in the section below. And peace out, guys.
Yep, have a good one.